Today's episode is one I've been looking forward to because we're talking with Heather Schweinlein of Old Forge Builders about something that doesn't always show up on a pro forma, but absolutely drives long-term success: authenticity. And more specifically, what it means for women in commercial real estate to show up authentically in an industry that's traditionally been anything but. Heather, what does authenticity look like in CRE?
So it doesn't quite mean abandoning professionalism. It means alignment between what you're saying, what you're doing, and what you actually believe. So that can look like owning your perspective. What you believe holds weight. Now you just need to believe it. And then that comes through your lens, whether it's operations, development, design, or client experience, is ultimately your differentiator. Leading with relationships, not necessarily transactions. The women that I see winning long-term in this industry aren't just chasing deals, they're building trust. And a lot of times that comes from saying what others won't, respectfully. Whether it's a budgetary concern, a timeline issue, or a partnership that just doesn't feel right. Authenticity shows up in honesty, and that honesty in the long run is what earns respect.
Why does being yourself actually matter from a business standpoint?
It's because authenticity it's not just a feel-good concept. It's really a strategy. It builds stronger relationships where, you're more than just a vendor. You're somebody who a client can rely on, and they can trust to tell them the truth. In a marketplace where there's a lot of people offering the same service, there's far fewer who are memorable and differentiated, and that creates consistency. So when you're not trying to be someone else, you're managing your presence and your relationships all align. That builds a brand and an authenticity that people can recognize.
What are some of the challenges women face in terms of authenticity in CRE?
So it can certainly feel risky. You might wonder, will I be taken seriously? Am I being too direct? Do I need to tone this down a little bit? And the reality is, there's still some rooms where that authenticity is misunderstood, but the shift is you're not trying to be accepted in every room. You're trying to fit in the right rooms.
In closing, at the end of the day, authenticity isn't about being different for the sake of it. It's about being consistent, honest, and intentional in how you show up. Because in an industry built on relationships, your greatest asset isn't just your network. It's how people experience you. And the women who are going to shape the future of commercial real estate, they're not the ones trying to fit the mold. They're the ones redefining it. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone in your network, and let's keep this conversation going.
Great. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Thanks for being here. It was great.